Tables in MS Word. MS Word is a very user-friendly word processing software that makes our work easier. One of the function that helps in the table function. A table consists of an horizontal row and the vertical lines are known as columns. The intersection of a row and columns forms a cell. The data is written in the cells. Creating a table. You can insert a table in a Word document using the Table group on Insert tab. When you click on the table icon, a menu of options opens. You can choose any of the listed ways to create a table. These options are grid option. The rows and columns in a table form a grid of a cell. The grid options allow you to choose the number of columns and rows. So, a 5 into 6 tables means the tables that has 5 columns and 6 rows. To insert a table, the grid option, scroll your mouse over the grid that you want in the table. The number of rows and columns that you are selecting will be displayed. Remember that the table is inserted at the current cursor position. The next option is Insert Table. Click on Insert Table option, opens the Insert Table dialog box. Here you can enter the number of columns and rows and then click on OK button to insert the table. Your table will be inserted in the document. Another option to insert a table is Draw Table. This is an interesting method of inserting a table. When you select this option, your mouse pointer changes into a pencil. Word will draw straight lines for you wherever you drag the pencil. The place where the lines will drawn, it shows with dotted lines. If you are satisfied with the suggested direct dotted lines, release the mouse and the lines are drawn. Excel is a great program for working on numbers. Excel spreadsheets is the option Word gives you the option to insert an Excel sheet. When you select the Excel spreadsheet option, a spreadsheet with a single sheet is inserted at the current cursor position. You can work on the sheet like you work on a normal worksheet. The last option is to insert by Quick Table method. MS Word has many predefined table styles. These predefined tables can be inserted in your document using the Quick Table option. Entering data in a table. After inserting a table, you can enter the data. Follow the steps. Insert a blank table in your document and then add data to it. Use the Insert tab to insert a table in the document. Insert Table dialog box will appear and enter columns and rows in it. Then click on OK button to insert the table. The number of rows and columns will depend on the data that you want to enter. Take your mouse to the first cell and click on it. Now it's time to enter the data. As an example, let us create a table that gives some basic information about your friends. Add the heading serial number, name, birthday, and phone number in the first row. Add the information about your friends in the table in the rows under the headings. When the use of a table, the data now becomes easy to understand and represent. Insertion and deletion. Even after insertion of table, you can make the modification in it according to your need. For this, we use table tool. Two temporary tabs appear here after a table is inserted. There are design and layout. You can insert rows and columns in the table using these tabs. Inserting column and rows. Follow the steps to insert rows and column in an existing table. Click on the cell in the inserted table near which you want to insert row or column. Click on Layout tab. 4 options are available for inserting row and column. In the row and column group, you can select any of the option depending where you want to insert the new row or column. Adding a row above or below. If you need to add row within the pre-existing table, then follow these steps. Click on cell where you want to add a new row, above or below. To add row above the cell, click on the Insert Above option in the row and column group of the Layout tab. A new row will be added just above the selected cell. To add row below the cell, click on the Insert Below option, the row and column group. On the Layout tab, a new row will be added just below the selected cell. Adding a column left or right. To add additional column in an existing table, follow these steps. Click on the cell where you want to add a new column. To add a column to the left of the cell, click on Insert Left option in the row and column group. On the Layout tab, a new blank column will be added to the left of the selected cell. To add column to the right of the cell, click on the Insert Right option in the rows and column group on the Layout tab. A new column will be added to the right of the selected cell. Deleting row and column. After seeing in all the data, sometimes you are left with some extra columns or rows. To delete those extra columns and rows, follow the steps given below. Look at the example. Here the table is inserted with 4 rows and 5 columns. Now we want to delete the rows from the below. Select the cell you want to delete and click on Layout tab. Click on Delete option. A menu appears with 4 options. If you select the Delete Cell option, a dialog box opens up on the screen. Choose any of the 4 options to shift cell left or up. The selected cell will be deleted. Here we have selected the Delete Entire Row option. If you have not selected the desired cell, the cell where the cursor is put will be deleted. But in the case you will be left with a distorted table. Formatting a table. You can change style, shade, border and effect of your table using the Design tab of the Table Tools. Some of the formatting options available, making the header, row bold, changing font, font color and font size of the cell contents. Table style. MS Word provides you with pre-formatted table styles to assist you in easily formatting your table. These styles are available in Table Style group of Design tab. You can see some table styles in the Table Style group when you click on the down arrow. Highlighted in the Table Style group, many more styles options become available. Choose any of the style to apply to format your table. You can also apply shading to a table. You will find the shading option in the Table Style group on Design tab. When you click it, shading menu will appear. Select any theme, color or standard color to your table. If you don't want to choose any color, then click on the custom color. Click on more color options from the drop down menu to add more custom or standard colors. Table shade will appear on the selected table. To add borders to the table, follow the given steps. Select a table you want to add borders. Table Tool Design tab. Click on the down arrow next to it. Select any border type to your selected table. Border will be added to the selected table. Column width and row height. When you create a table, the cells have a standard size. However, if you want, you can change column width and row height in a table. Suppose that you need to increase the size of first row and decrease the size of the first column of your table. To do this, follow the given steps. Click on the first cell and then click on the Layout tab. Click on Properties option in the table group. Table Properties dialog box will appear. Click on Specify Height under the Row tab. Enter the row height in specified box. Even simpler, click on Increase or Decrease button to change the size of height of the row. There is a drop down box in front of row height. Select at least or exactly to change the row. Click on previous row and table. To decrease the width of the column, click on column tab to next row. Check on preferred width and enter the column width in preferred width box. Again, you can also click on increase or decrease button to change width of the column. To select measurement type, click on down arrow next to the measure in a box and selected inches or % from drop down menu. To change the column, click on previous column and next column button. Click OK to see the result. Merging cell. Combining two or more table cells into a single cell is called merging. Follow these steps to merge cells in a table. Create a table. Select any two cells. In the Layout tab, go to the Merge group. Find and click on Merge Cell. The selected cells are merged. Splitting cells. When a single cell split into two or more cells, it is known as splitting cells. Follow the given steps to split a cell. Insert a new table in your document. Click your cursor inside any cell. Go to the Layout tab in the Merge group, find and click on Split Cell icon. Go to the Layout tab and Split dialog box will appear. Enter the number of columns and rows you want within the cell in the respective text box. Press OK to split the cell. Splitting table. Just like cell can be split into multiple cells, even a table can be split into two horizontally. Follow these steps to split a table. Click in a cell through which you want to split the table. Click on Split Table icon in the Merge group of the Layout tab to split the table.